The man carefully scraped off the date on the check, secretly changed the number to today, and soaked a pool of airplanes in the bathtub. After softening, he used tweezers to peel off the logo on the tail of the model and pasted it on this.
Excuse me, I'm sure you hear this all the time, but you have the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen.
Yeah, I do get that all the time.
Carefully forged check. With his sweet talk and 360-degree handsome face, he successfully cheated the first pot of gold in his life. Frank was only 6 years old that year. After tasting the sweetness, he couldn't stop from then on. He used mass-produced fake checks to swindle more than $2 million and was hailed as the most arrogant fraud artist in American history. When you go out, you give yourself an identity. Frank once pretended to be a pilot, flew more than 3 million kilometers for free, traveled to more than 20 countries, and hooked up with many graceful flight attendants during this period. He also pretended to be a doctor and became the director at a hospital. He even pretended to be a lawyer and became the chief assistant of the state prosecutor. But such a top liar was bullied by the school bully on the first day of his transfer. When Frank walked into the classroom, the school bully mocked him for dressing like a substitute teacher. Hearing this, Frank immediately came up with a bold idea, so he picked up the chalk and wrote his name on the blackboard. The students were shocked. Frank took the school bully to the podium to read the text. His poor French made everyone laugh.
I always sub for Roberto.
Excuse me, why aren't you reading?
Not only that, Frank calmly deceived the real teacher. When the school found out, Frank had already taught French lessons to students for 2 weeks.
Your son has been pretending to be a substitute teacher, lecturing the students, giving out homework. Your son held a teacher-parent conference yesterday and was planning a class field trip to a French bread factory in Trenton.
His mother was very helpless about this, but his father not only did not blame Frank, but showed a satisfied smile, because his son's genius deception officially inherited him.